Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Rebellion's new game Sniper Elite 4. So if you've ever played any of the past Sniper Elite games, you should know roughly what these games are about. But if you're new to the Sniper Elite series, just like the name indicates, you will be put in the skin of a sniper, in this case a spy after the Germans in Italy World War II. So what makes this game stand out from the other shooters? So once again, just like its name indicates, it is more focused around sniping in general, and in my opinion this makes it a lot more realistic than most of the shooters out there. So you can't just go around running and gunning. Well, maybe you can get away with it a few times on normal difficulty, but don't even try that on authentic, the game's hardest mode, where not only do you have to have in mind the distance and bullet drops, but also wind, no HUD, no health regen, and a lot more etc. This hardcore mode really will put you in a very intense situation as a sniper, and it is really cool, I must say. So talking a bit more about the gameplay, this game is all about the planning on who, when and how to kill. So maybe you want to wait for that loud plane or that loud gunshot to happen and hide your shot with the noise, or maybe you just want to ignore everybody, which in most cases, if done correctly, the game will actually allow you to do this. It's completely up to you. And talking about completely being up to you, this is a sandbox to a certain point. We have 8 maps, 8 missions, and in each one of these you can go to the places you please. You can do the secondary objectives, you can get collectibles, or you could just simply go directly to the main objectives. It really is up to you. Obviously, if you do only do the main objectives, it will take a lot of gameplay time out. But if you do happen to stick around and do most of the secondary objectives, you will get at least an hour out of each mission. Since the maps are medium to large, and they do look really good. I have to say the environment in this game looks absolutely stunning. And that's a really good thing when you're spending most of your time looking around the environment, planning on how or who to kill. As for class customization, you get a few options you can buy with money that you get for leveling up. You get some camos and some perks by doing some objectives like headshots or eye shots and stuff like that. The player level does carry over to the multiplayer that I must say I did like a lot. It's so intense, and there was like only 3 to 4 people playing this free-for-all deathmatch, and you just really did never know when you was just about to drop dead. It was so intense. I could just imagine if there was more players. And talking about the game modes, there's actually some very interesting game modes, from standard team deathmatch to distance king, where the longer the shot, the more points you get. And then there's a game mode called no cross, which is basically 2 sides of the map and you can't cross to the other side or touch the middle, which is kind of, I don't know why, a game mode that I've always wanted to see in a video game, and I always kind of imagine that game mode being with just sniper rifles like in this game, so I did actually enjoy that quite a lot. Also, apart from the multiplayer, there is a co-op mode, which is really fun, since you can play around with the enemies even more with some tricks or some strategies that simply weren't possible with one player. So yeah guys, a solid, somewhat different shooter that you should try out if you like sniper games with a lot of freedom to play around with. And from me, a solid 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, I also want to thank the guys at Rebellion for sending me a copy. Sniper Elite 4 is available now on PS4, Xbox One and PC.